Soaking wet here at Christ Church in Dublin, Ireland. It's the most beautiful church I've stepped into so far, and I wanted to show you and take your prayer requests. I know it's probably the middle of the night back home, but if you want to leave a heart in the comments, I'll say a prayer for you. So let me show you where I am. We're going to go down and see the crypt, and I really hope that I have enough Wi-Fi. In a vault near this place lies the remains of Richard Woodward, late origin of this church, vicar choral of St. Patrick's Cathedral, and preceptor to the children of the two choirs. Dublin, his love of harmony equally refined his taste and regulated his heart, and while it gave melody to his voice and compilations, added a conscious sweetness to his temper and conversation, so that he lived eminently. I can't read that. It's really old. He died in 1777, so this place is super old. Check out the stained glass windows. So if you're tuning in, good morning, Rebecca. Great to see you on here. If you're tuning in with me, then you're tuning into the energy of Christ Church in Dublin, Ireland. Good morning, everybody. So I'm just going to sit and say a prayer for everybody. We're going to do a little tour first, and then we'll sit and say a prayer. Check this out. And like I said, if you want me to say a prayer for you, just leave a heart in the comments, and I will say a prayer. Ooh, this room. I see men in robes sitting all around it. I can hear chanting. I bet you this was the choir room or something. I wonder what this lid, when you lift it up, I wonder what's under it. Look at the floor, and just think of how many people have stepped on this floor, because I can definitely feel the energy coming up through the bottoms of my feet, for sure. This is Christ Church in Dublin, Ireland. Ooh, this is someone's crypt. Ooh, can you imagine going to church sitting next to this? No, thank you. I'm good. That's kind of creepy. Not gonna lie, that's kind of creepy. Oh, there's another one over there too. Wonder if it actually has bodies in it. Let's go for a little tour. A tour of a really old church in Dublin, England. I will find out exactly how old this church is. Let's just sit and take a breath together. think. I wonder how many people have sat in here. Here's their podium. I can't see why I can't stand on top of my podium. Give you a nice view. Oh, no, can't. There's a rope. Or else I so would have gotten up there and showed you. Wow. Definitely looks like something out of the movies. Although this church feels very majestic and kind of creepy on the outside, it has a very calming energy to it on the inside. What's that? That's the biggest heart rock I've ever seen. If you're just waking up and joining me, good morning. Thank you for hopping online. We are at Christ Church. Friends, how do we get to the crypts? Which way? Oh, let's go to the crypts, you guys. That's okay. Okay, let's go to the crypts. I know. Can you not point? I know, I just wanted to... Bless you. Oh, what's this? In memory of Robert, Earl of Kildare. Okay, friends, so let's go to the crypts. Wow. Oh, you should feel the energy here, you guys. This is crazy. Crazy ass energy down here. I bet you this is loaded with ghosts. This book is from 1493. Oh no, it says Chapter Act Book, 1574 to 1634. $16.76. Wow. That's what they were eating and drinking out of back then. Good morning, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. Wow. So we are in the crypts of Christ Church in Dublin, Ireland. Oh, would you look at this? You know, I saw something similar like that when I was doing remote viewing. Well, no, it didn't quite look like this, but it had an eagle's head on it. When I was doing remote viewing of the Dome of the Rock, they had, I remember them having statues in coves just like this. And there's relics under the Dome of the Rock. And what's interesting is that it kind of looks like this underneath the Dome of the Rock, where there's all these different coves that lead to different hallways or different rooms, I guess. The listening bench. Ooh, this room has a very heavy energy. Wow. I'm assuming those are headstones. I am in the crypts at Christ Church in Dublin, Ireland. Ooh, look at this. Oh. Look at that. Ugh. Yes, I'm reclaiming my heritage and taking you on my journey. My mom was from Dublin, and when she left at 21, she never got a chance to go back, so I guess this is my little pilgrimage And there's been so many amazing synchronistic things, divinely timed things, right down to the weather, that have happened here. And I wanted to share my journey with you guys. Yeah, I wanted to show you where I'm from. Because, I just keep hearing over and over and over. We honor our pain and we honor our ancestral pain when we realize that nothing could ever be different. All the hardships, I think, that my mom and her family went to, that's what pushed her to go to Canada. And had she not gone to Canada, had that simple choice been different, I wouldn't be here. You wouldn't be watching this right now. And that kind of fascinates me because everything is so intricately woven. It's like a tapestry of life. And we are all just threads in the tapestry creating the blanket. And I'd like to know my part in it. So I figure, why not come along? And then after this, on July 21st, I'm going to be doing meditating in the stone circles, and I'm going to bring you with me for that too. So when we're done going through the crypts, we're going to go upstairs and we're going to pray. So if there's anybody who needs a prayer, I am going to carry your prayers with me to Christ Church in Dublin, Ireland. Wow, yes, your parents too gave up everything and left Cuba. That's amazing. See, you may not be here, one choice away from a completely different reality. And that's what blows me away when you think of how everything is intertwined, the smallest of things. Kathleen, you can use a prayer. I will definitely say a prayer for you. We're going to go upstairs and do that here in a minute. I just wanted to make sure I caught everything. Oh, I wanted to have a look at this book. So this one, it says early 16th century, the Liber Albus, or White Book, compiled by Thomas Fitch, who died in 1518, sub-prior of Holy Trinity, contains copies of documents relating to the priory. A choir had been in existence since 1480, and this statute of 1493 placed it on a formal basis. That's what that says. But take a look at that. From the 1400s. Isn't that mind-blowing? And their handwriting was so neat. You touch the walls. Oh, I don't even need to. You can feel the energy coming off of it. Yes, Beirut, I will keep you in my prayers. We'll go upstairs and say one. I think I lost my husband in the crypt. He's somewhere. I'm assuming the bodies are like in there, in those rooms, maybe. Look at this one.
Yeah, wasn't respectful. His name was the third. Oh, I found him.
Let's see. Oh, there's more. Oh, there's a gift shop. Of course, there's a gift shop. Every church needs a gift shop. Oh, there's more over here.
Back up to the door.
1849. 1757. I've never seen such old stuff. Relics. That's what it used to look like. It's way bigger now. Okay, that's not the way out. Let's go upstairs and pray now.
That's it. That's the song. That's the song.
Here we go. Okay. And while I sit and say a prayer, if you can, I want you to just close your eyes and take a breath while I find a place to sit. Okay. I'm going to do a silent prayer. And no matter where you are, just close your eyes and just breathe with me in this moment as we connect. Connecting our hearts in love, in faith, in strength. And just imagine a beautiful ball of white light coming down all around you, cleansing all heaviness from your auric field, from your body, allowing your shoulders to relax. Just breathe in peace and exhale out all that no longer serves you. And now we'll just take a moment of silence between us, every person, far and wide, connecting in energy and love. Just allow that light to move through you. We are all connected. We are all one. And the love, the light, and the joy that flows through me flows through you too. I hope you feel that connection from head to toe, because no matter where we are, as long as we're on the same frequency, you will feel that what goes through me will go through you. So I thank you guys so much for joining me on another little snippet of my journey. Yesterday I got to stand on stand and pray on my grandparents' graves. And I found out my great-grandmother was also buried with my grandparents. My poor grandfather being buried with his mother-in-law. But the coolest thing is as we were walking through the cemetery, my girlfriend Catherine, who's here with us, she spotted my uncle's grave, and this was the uncle that my mom actually was sponsored by to come to Canada. So it was literally like the deceased relatives introducing themselves to me yesterday. It was so cool, so cool. Yeah, we've had a really magical time since being here. We ended up, by divine timing, coming across the Gaiety Theatre in Dublin, Ireland, a really, really, really beautiful old theatre. And we ended up getting the last 4 tickets for Riverdance. And so to be able to see Riverdance in Dublin, Ireland was really beautiful and intimate and quaint, because it was in this huge theater. But the whole premise of the show was this lady leaving Ireland to come to America to make a better life for her and her children. And then at the end of the show, the daughter returns back to the motherland to claim her heritage and to stand where her mother lived. And of course, tears burst out crying, because how crazy is that? That, we get the last 4 tickets, and it's right 45 minutes before showtime. And the show was based on exactly what I've been doing. And this has been a while in the making. Like, I got my Irish passport back in 2017. And you look what's happened over the last few years. So this was the year that I decided, no, I'm living out my dreams. I have a bucket list. I wrote one, and it's the year that I'm going to start ticking everything off of that list. And you guys, I suggest that you do too, because tomorrow is never promised, ever. People die young all the time. So we got to live like we're dying every single day. If this was your last day, how would you live it? I want to live it to the fullest. You know, I don't want any more boring days or mundane life. I want to live it to the fullest. And I hope that these little videos encourage you to write your bucket list and find a way to tick it off, especially over the next couple of years. You know, the world feels a little unstable. So I'd say we have a good 2 years before something else comes. And I'm praying that that timeline, you know, isn't our reality, but something told me 2023, 2024, get out there, start traveling, doing the things that you love. It's really important. We're here to see this world. We're here to create. We are all creators. Everything you sit on and look at and live in, someone built and created because they downloaded the idea. You guys, when we align our consciousness with Christ consciousness, the highest level of divinity that we can possibly allow to flow through us, the ideas are endless. They come to you like this, and they're really good ideas. You know, so pray for that divine alignment with your highest timeline, your highest and greatest timeline that you're here to create. Just put that out there and just see what comes in, see what happens. Ask for your divinely inspired ideas. So, Erin, my dream is to go to Inverary Castle in Scotland to see my heritage. My dad did and loved it. I encourage you to do it too. You only live once. And you know what? We can't take this money with us when we're dead, you know, unless we're lining our coffin with it or, you know. So we gotta use it. We work enough of our life that it's time to explore. And especially if you have an interest in getting to know who you are. How did you get here? I just found out that we got Vikings, Scottish Vikings in my family, you know, and it's really cool. The stories that I was able to hear from my cousins that I didn't even know existed until a couple months ago. So my cousin Nicole, who is the spitting image of me, I didn't even know she was alive until a couple months ago when I started, you know, exploring, okay, who's my cousins and how do I get a hold of them? Facebook was a wonderful tool, by the way, in order to do that. And I thank God she answered the call and came and met me. And her father, Fran, is my first cousin, who I'm just thrilled. I'm just thrilled to have met a cousin, you know, and then seeing Nicole, who is like my twin. It's crazy. If you follow me on Facebook, go check out those pictures of her and I. It's eerie. Yesterday, people asked if she was my sister, and I just, and then she said, she's my cousin, and I loved it. I loved it. So, anyways, you guys, I hope that you have a very blessed day. Thank you for connecting with me at Christ Church in Dublin, Ireland, and continue to follow my journey. I'll pop on whenever I can. I'm heading out to Donegal, which is in the middle of nowhere, Ireland, so I'm praying that they have a strong Wi-Fi or I can get a signal so I can take you out to the ocean so we can go meditate at the ocean. So I thank you guys. Oh, Alana says, thanks for all your work. I live an hour away from Dublin. So glad you're getting to see all the lovely places Ireland has to offer and connect with family. Sending lots of love for a brilliant trip. Thank you so much, Alana. And thanks for watching my journey. I never know when I'm going to be able to pop on. You know, connection is kind of crappy, but thank you for watching my story. I really appreciate it. So I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day, and keep an eye out because I will just pop on and pop up whenever I can. So lots of love. Hi, Elaine. Hold on, Elaine. I don't know if you saw this really quick. You gotta look, and then go back through the video and watch. I went downstairs to the crypts and everything. Elaine is my sister who didn't get a chance to come. So, there you go, Elaine. Check out the rest of the video because there's some pretty cool stuff downstairs. Oh, did you? You watched it? Oh, excellent. Okay, I'll show you my next place that I'm going to as soon as we get there. It's a 4.5 hour drive, so it might be a while, but stay tuned. Love you guys. Love you, Elaine. Take care. God bless.